Well, hey everyone, welcome back to the Gamble Smart channel. So I heard a recent YouTuber say, and a very big one too, said that, hey, I have heard that as soon as you take your ticket out and take your player's card out, they can change the odds on the machine from a back room in a central server. Is that true? Let's get into it today. All right, as always, if you are new here, we want to welcome you to the Gamble Smart channel. My name is Mark. I'm a slot technician, and between Dave and I, we bring you over 20 to 30 years of experience working in the casinos, as well as just being gamblers just like yourself. So if you like that kind of stuff, we would love a subscription, a thumbs up, and ring the bell for notifications in case we do go live. All right, so quite a few of you guys out there sent me a reference to a video, and I'm not going to name any names because I'm not trying to call people out or anything, but there was a comment that was made by a big YouTuber that said that that the casinos can actually change the payback percentages whenever they want, as long as nobody's playing. And unfortunately, that's completely false. And I'm going to explain exactly how the process works. I've witnessed this process many, many times, all different types of games, all different types of casinos. It's all the same across the board, okay? So here's the thing. Machines are networked these days, and they are networked to a central server. But there are certain things that are not allowed. And changing the game theme, the payback percentage, or the denominations available to you, the player, are things that cannot be done remotely without physical access to the machine. These are controlled by state gaming or tribal gaming. And it's very important that you realize that, because it's there for your protection, so that the casinos cannot just monkey with machines whenever they want, like watching you move around a casino and maybe try to get some more money out of you by lowering the payback percentage on the machine they might think you're going to play next. They can't do any of that kind of funny business, okay? So I want to walk you through just a couple of examples here so you understand where I'm coming from. So the process is that if there is a payback percentage request change on any kind of game, they have to get the State Gaming Commission to come out. Sometimes they have offices on the property, but most of the times they're not. They are outside of the property. They have to schedule time for them to come in. They have to fill out a bunch of paperwork, what they're wanting to change it to, which machines, and why. Okay? After they go through that process, the Gaming Commission has to come out and do an unseal on the machine. That is the industry term. And the unseal is basically, I've got a board here from this Top Dollar right here in front of me. They have to unlock. There's a lock right here. It's not there because I have this at home and I removed the lock, but there would be a lock right here. Only the State Gaming Control or Tribal Gaming Control has the keys to that lock. Furthermore, there is security tape, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is security tape over these two chips right here. And these two chips are what need to be removed and swapped out with clear and key chips in order to program a different payback percentage. And there is tape over this. This is tamper-proof tape. So as soon as you remove a chip, that tape is broken. So this is how they know that somebody's been tampering with the machines, okay? And I know what you're gonna say. Mark, this is a very old machine. That's this one here. They're all fancy and networked and crazy like now. All right, so here's another one. This is a BrainBox computer from a game that is very much still on casino floors. These are S3000s, okay? Your pinballs, your Double Diamond Deluxe, all those games are running off of this. It's an AVP 4.0 CPU. Same thing here. There's a lock right here, and there's a key. Again, Gaming Control has this key. The casinos do not have the key. The casinos cannot open this. Even if they tried to pick it or whatever, they're going to break that seal that I told you about, and that's no good for them, right? So in this instance, it would be closed right here, okay? So this is what's called the sealed position. And the sealed position hides something, and I don't know if you noticed it, but this right here is missing. There's a little shield in front of it. If I unseal the machine, it reveals this port. This is a special USB port that is tied directly into the CPU of this BrainBox, okay? So why am I telling you all this? Basically, I want you to feel comfortable knowing that the casinos cannot monkey with stuff anytime they want. They can request the change, and they certainly can do that. Most casinos do this annually, if they do it at all. Some are more aggressive, might do it quarterly, but again, it requires physical access and State Gaming Control to be there, and they have to do this to every single machine that they want to change the payback percentage from. So there's not somebody in the back just doing it. So where did this all come from? There was an article that came out, gosh, I think it was around 2005 or 2006. It's a very famous article. I think the New York Times or New York Post posted it. And it talks about this, that they interviewed this casino director that said, yeah, very soon I'm going to be able to just sit in my office, lean back in my chair, and change the payback percentages from my computer. And the thing is that, does the technology exist to do that? Kind of. But the thing is, the gaming control would never allow something like that. And that's the important piece that a lot of people leave out of this equation. And it's important that you know that. I mean, it's there for your protection. So you should feel confident going in. I do not work for casinos now, guys. I am not a shill for the casinos or anything like that. I'm just telling you what I have done and what I have witnessed, okay? That's what this is all coming from. And we will have countless slot technicians probably tell us the same in the comments, because that is what's going on now. Even it doesn't matter what casino it is, doesn't matter how new it is, how networked the machines are. This process is still ironclad and still in place, okay? So, yes, can they change the payback percentage? Yes, they can, but it requires the state gaming control to come out and unseal and then reseal the machine afterwards, and they do that by putting that tape. I have had hundreds of machines come through here from all different casinos, and I have seen the security tape on every single one of them. It's been broken because it's been given to me, but it exists. All right, guys, gamble smart, gamble safe. We'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.